Legends, welcome back. This is our ongoing series of the Mission Possible and the mini series inside of that, which is titled the FIRE series, which is the Financial Independence and Retire Early, or Financial Intelligence and Retire Early, however you want to define it. Now, I was reached out to by numerous legends if I could create a video on goals, which goes along with the rest of the FIRE series. So, of course, I'm going to take care of the legends and do what we got to do. Let's engage. Now, mission in brief: the importance of the goals, the personal and legacy goals, spiritual goals, health goals, income and financial goals, and travel goals, and you as an individual or you as a team. The importance of goals. The goals gives you direction and destination. It challenges you to rise to the occasion. It gives you the drive to reach the goals. And of course, the goals have to be smart. They need to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. Not, well, I'm going to learn how to shoot a layup in the next 50 years. That's not time bound. It needs to be realistic. I'm going to become as good a basketball player as Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe all put together. Is that really realistic? Is it attainable? Man, maybe attainable, but I don't know how realistic it's going to be. Accountability partner. To me, you don't need an accountability partner. You need to be accountable to yourself. All the accountability partner does is nag you to ensure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing anyhow. If you can't hold yourself accountable, having an accountability partner is not going to do it for you. Period. And that, well, this is my outlook. And all you're doing is giving them added pressure. So even if you fail to reach that goal, you failed in your eyes, then you failed in their eyes, which is going to make you feel even worse. You need to be accountable to yourself. You can get up in the morning and brush your teeth, take a shower, brush your hair, put gas in the car, whatever you need to do. You can do whatever your goal is because you're the one that set the goal. Because you use the SMART acronym up here, all of this here, to make the goal. So you should be able to attain it. You should not have to require somebody else to be on your back to do it. The same way you expect your kids to keep their room clean without you having to nag, it's the same thing. They don't. Anyhow, take control of your life instead of your life controlling you. Be the best. Be your best. Live the life that you want to live. Now, personal legacy goals. Figuring out what you want to do in life. The earlier you can figure it out, the better. What is your mission and your goal? Finding the right partner for you. Having the right partner makes everything easier if you're going to do it as a team. Having the same goals and the same outlook, the same everything, not talking about liking the same movies and all the same foods kind of stuff. I'm talking about the same goals. Everything's going to work. It's going to just, like me and my wife, we was like, okay, yes, we're going to retire early. We need to have this much coming in each month in order to retire early. And then that was on. That was it. Okay, these are the sacrifices we're going to make. We both can live with it. Okay, let's go. Be the best at what you do. Learn how to truly listen to others. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Give to your local charity. Give to your community any way that you can. If you have a talent, share your talent. If you don't have the talent and you have the funds, then you give the funds. If you don't have that, then give the time. Figure out what's the most important to you, what drives you to do what you want to do, or to create the goals or to achieve the goals. Now, if there's something new that you want to do and you're not sure how to do it, but you know somebody that's done it, find that mentor. Ask them to be a mentor. It's not going to always cost you money. It may cost you time, but it may not always cost you money. So just figure it out and find a mentor. My wife has a mentor that she's using for her real estate investments that she's doing now in the sub 2. What are your core values? Setting up a trust, a will, and insurance to leave a financial legacy for your family. It was very, very, very important to me and my wife to do that, because what we do now, everything is for the family. Everything is for the kids and the grandbaby, and 7 generations deep. We're legacy number 1, even though it's legacy 7. So from legacy number 1 to legacy 7 is our responsibility. Well, the legacy 8. And then the kids are legacy level 2. And then from 2 to legacy level 9 is their responsibility. Legacy level 3 is my grandbaby. So it's for her all the way to legacy level 10 is her responsibility. Every legacy level has the responsibility for 7 generations deep. That's the way we designed it. But it was me and my wife that had to create the trust, the will, and have the insurance and everything in place in order to have the legacy do what it's supposed to do and to continue. Spiritual goals. What do you believe in? Even if you say, I don't believe in anything, then that's what you believe, and you don't believe in anything. Learn to control your thinking. Build your confidence in yourself. Always, always, always use positive words when you're referring to yourself. Nah, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm lazy. Oh, I'm a slacker. Oh, I'm no good. I'm terrible. No, you don't say that to your kids. You don't say that to your dog. Why would you say that to yourself? Always use positive words. Always build confidence in yourself. You have to learn how to control your thinking. How can you benefit those around you? Compliment yourself. Not on, oh, well, I got up this morning, congrats, or I brushed my teeth this morning. No, you know what I mean. Be able to rely on yourself in the hard times. This is what I'm saying. You need to be accountable to yourself, because there's nobody that's going to be there 100% of the time except for you. I don't care if this is your best friend that you've had for 50 years. Things are going to happen. They may not be able to get to where you need them to be. They may not have the money that you need from them right now. You can only rely on yourself 100% of the time. Not your parents, not your siblings, not your kids, and not your best friend. You're going to be there with yourself 100% of the time, period. And stop criticizing yourself for the little things. If you forgot this or you misplaced this, okay. Fix it and keep on moving. Health goals. Technically, this should be the number one goal, because none of the other goals even matter. If you don't have the health to work, how are you going to reach the other financial goals? That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to find alternate ways. So reduce and eliminate stress is one of the parts of having health goals. Be as physically fit as possible. Eat healthier. Meditate. Drinking more water. Use a food journal if you need to. Watch and protect your mental health. Do not let anybody pour into your cup anything negative. I don't give a damn who it is, your boss, your friends, your family, your parents, no matter who it is. Do not let anybody pour into your cup that's negative, period. Income and financial goals. Learn about personal finances as early as possible and share that and spread it down through your generations, through your kids. Locate the tools that can help you track your finances. I've already discussed about the Every Dollar app from Dave Ramsey. No, I don't believe in 99% of the stuff that he says, but the app is really great because it makes you account for every single penny. If you make $5,000 a month, it makes you account for $5,000 a month, not for $350, not for $4,995. You need to account for $5,000 and say where every single penny is supposed to go. Then, of course, you monitor it and you adjust it as necessary. Create that budget and actually use it. Creating it on the paper. I normally create it on the paper, even though I have it on the computer and the phone, but actually use it. It's going to help you to reach your goals. Learn about personal credit. Learn about personal credit score. Then learn about business credit. If you haven't seen the previous video in the mini series F.I.R.E on personal credit consult, you need to watch that. Learn the difference between an asset and a liability. People still out here thinking that their house is an asset. If you physically live in the house, your house is a liability. Why? Don't pay your property taxes and see what happens if they come in to get you. Who's going to pay the maintenance on it? You. Now, once you move out and you move to a different location, whoever the renter is in there, now the house becomes an asset because they're paying for the maintenance. They're paying for the house note or whatever, the rent. That point becomes an asset. Learn about net worth. Learn about the different types of investments. Plan for your retirement starting today, not tomorrow. Do you really want to work until you're 65 or 70 years old? When you're 25 years old and you could be retired by 30? Come on. This is the whole purpose of the FIRE series. Create multiple streams of income. Yes, they said the millionaire has 7 streams of income. Create the series of income, but make it so you're not giving up more, trading your time for money. You're already doing that with your 9 to 5 that you have. That's already 8 to 9 hours a day plus drive time that you're taking away from your family. If you can create multiple streams of income that only require you to give up 4 hours instead of 9 hours a day, that's what you want to do. And all of us already know that's how our goal here is to create passive income through the cryptos. Investing in animal farm, investing in droplet, investing in drip. That's what we're doing. The travel goals. When you're creating your budget in the Every Dollar app, every dollar that is, create a line item for travel. Excuse me. Get your passport for you. If you have the rest of the team, the family, and the kids, get everybody's passport. Plan a year in advance. Go somewhere for a long weekend, even if it's just across the border to a new state, in whatever direction you're in. Travel the world. Go somewhere new each year. When we lived in Germany, oh my God, we went everywhere. We went to Paris 5 or 6 times. We went to Euro Disney. I don't know how many times we went to the Eiffel Tower, the Notre Dame Cathedral. We went to Paris. We went to Greece. We went to Acropolis. We went to Pompeii. We went to Turkey. And when we're in the family room, and my granddaughter's looking at the pictures of her mom with the expression on her face when we were racing the camels across the desert in Egypt, it's everything. We got to Egypt. They took us in the dune buggies. We jump in the dunes in the dune buggy, and the Jeep hitting our heads on the roof. It was so much fun. Then we got to the middle. We got something to eat. Then they put us on the camels, and we raced the camels across the desert to the Great Pyramids of Giza, where we spent time there at the Sphinx. Man, Sicily, Crete, Rhodes. We've been all over the place. My youngest was created in Germany, and he was born in Costa Rica. We lived in Costa Rica. I'm telling you, we've been blessed to have traveled, and we continually still travel. Now, granted, COVID slowed us down a bit, but it's all good. And it's everything. Now, once my youngest graduates high school in 2027, man, the traveling is really going to be on, because it's just going to be me and my partner, me and my baby, and we're just gonna go. It's just so many other places we have that we haven't been yet. Traveling in your own countries. Like I said, I'm here in the United States. I can go to Alaska, to Florida, to California, to Vegas. There's still a few states, just a few, maybe on one hand, that we haven't been to yet. But that's where you start. Take a cruise. If you want to just be lazy and do nothing, if it's just you or just you and your spouse, go on the Virgin Atlantic cruise. No kids allowed, and do nothing. Enjoy the food, enjoy the excursions, enjoy the nightlife on the clubs and all the shows and everything on there. Just enjoy it. If it's you and the kids, Carnival Cruise Line was great. Royal Caribbean, the kids got the first time to get to go ice skating. It's just so many things to do out there. And you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. You don't have to do anything. Just be there and be in the moment, and make the memories and enjoy the experiences with the kids. And we're past making a damn bucket list. It's called a destination diary. Pull that destination diary out, write the destination down, what you're going to do when you get there, and who you want to go with. Period. Take plenty of pictures and photos, and videos. Like I say, when my grandbaby's looking at the wall in there, she's looking at the pictures of us in the Netherlands, standing in the big clog shoes at one of the windmills there where they made the cheese. It's just amazing. And then all the pictures from when we lived in Costa Rica, all the different animals down there. It's everything. It's everything. Now, when it comes to individual or team goals, now whether it's just you and your spouse, or the spouse and the kids, or the team. So it's either one person or more than one. Just do it that way. Then you need to figure these things out as early as possible. Do not put them off for tomorrow or to next week or next weekend. Do it today. Be focused on these goals. If you're single, it doesn't matter. You still need to make the decision and stick to them. Whether you're single or a team, you're going to finance your future. You're going to do your short-term goals, your mid-term goals, and your long-term goals. Now, if it's a family, you want to have a family discussion. You want to sit down and decide if there's worth making sacrifices in order to be able to do what you want to do. Meaning, you can say, okay, well, we're going to get rid of Hulu, HBO Max, Netflix, Apple TV, and another one, and that's going to save us $100 a month. We could take that $100 a month times 12. That's $1,200 that we can have for 2024 to go on a cruise or a trip or whatever. If everybody agrees to it, pick the destination, book it. You can put it on your credit card because you already got the $1,200 there to pay for it, and that's it. Everybody's going to be happy, and now you're going to make memories. What memories do you have sitting there watching Apple TV or Hulu or Disney Plus? Nothing. Decide together, enjoy together, and help your children to develop their own goals in life. It doesn't matter really, of course, when they become of age, and then help them to develop a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. They should never feel that they know everything. It doesn't matter what they do or who they are. They should never feel like they know everything, because nobody does. and that they should always be willing to learn. Once you've instilled that in them, how to develop a goal and how to maintain a growth mindset, they're set for life. So we've discussed the importance of the goals and why we need them. The personal and legacy goals, the spiritual goals, the health goals, like I said, that should be technically number one. The income and financial goals, travel goals, and of course, individual or team goals. Now it's time to make the decisions. Do not put them off. And my favorite saying is, people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. Life is too short. You need to enjoy it, make the memories, and then enjoy the experiences. Because with time is the most precious commodity on the planet. Once it's gone, it's gone. It doesn't matter how much money you got, you cannot get it back. You can't buy more. When your time is up, your time is up. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Here's a couple $1 billion. Give me another year. Not going to happen. And like I say, people don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. Create your plan, adjust it accordingly, and just do it. Just get it done. And as always, this is for informational and educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just here sharing some information for those that requested me to make the goals and those that are very, very interested in FIRE. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of my legends, engage.